Hello guys, and welcome to episode 49 of my Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires campaign, playing as Isabella von Carstein, leading the vampire counts to world domination. Today we're going to be starting by attacking with Isabella. She is going to be carrying on towards the Folly of Malefics, and hopefully we'll be able to hit this army outside. And that will pull out the garrison as well as all the other armies into an open field battle. And we can just wipe them out. Let's jump on in. We're almost always going to have to play out our battles from now on because she doesn't have an army. But we do know that she can most likely win every single battle. Between Vlad and Isabella, they are completely unstoppable these days. So let's just get forwards here and go and engage. And soon we will dive down, just kind of waiting for Vlad to catch up basically. It's funny how the formation kind of dances. Right, in we go. I can certainly pop the Immortal well on all of these vampires that are a little bit low. We'll get the Undeath Resurgent going, and we'll buff these ones that are a little bit weaker. Okay, we'll just speed things up, wait for all of these units to get involved. Actually, let's kill Rakarth, that's pretty important. We need to start putting Spirit Leech on him. Not Rakarth, Malus, sorry. And we'll drop some Head of Shades soon enough. Let's drop that one. I just cancelled it. That's okay. We'll drop it down again. There we go. We might not even have to kill Malus because he'll probably just get taken out anyway. We can use that on her, and we'll pop that on Malus. Okay. I might just do an upgraded one. Get that extra damage down because they are packed on top of us. The thing is with the Dark Elves is they really have tight formations. So this is just going to be Vlad and Isabella bathing in the blood. Yeah. She certainly filled up her blood chalice, I'll give her that much. Right, we technically need Vlad to just be the one to engage Malus, and he'll be absolutely fine. The rest can focus on other things. Maybe the Scourge Runner Chariots, for example. The nice thing about Vlad in this matchup is he's small and he's hard to push around. And Rakarth's on his mount. So I keep calling him Rakarth. Malus is on his mount. So Vlad should be able to kill Malus. If I need to, I can do an invocation even. The biggest problem we have is that the vampires reach their regeneration cap pretty quickly. It would be nice if we could somehow negate that. Alright, there we go. He's now Sarkhan. And we'll drop the Master of Begarment on Sarkhan. That's fine. Let's just make sure we kill off the High Beast Master. And we're going to drop the Blood Chalice onto Vlad, of course. Right, we need to not let this unit die. If these vampires get too low, we might have some problems. So let's just go and take out the Reaper Bolt Throwers here, because they're starting to try and kill those. Let's give him the damage resistance. Good. We've actually got through a lot of his health. Sarkhan is a beast. Right, run them off the field. Go for the next one. And I'm going to drop down invocations in the meantime. I will need to invocate him, and he's taking a ton of damage. Wow. That is not good, actually. Not good at all. Let's get some Spirit Leeches on target. I did not expect him to do that much damage.
Yes, with haste.
Vampire. We are the new order.
I'm going to distract him, if I can, with all my vampires. And then we can come back in with Vlad afterwards.
Isabella von Carstein.
And we want to do another invocation.
Our sorcery is majestic.
I am busy.
Together they should be able to kill him.
Your desire?
We'll keep dropping Spirit Leeches.
My sire. We surpass Nagas. Bring death.
Good. Yeah, 1v1, it looks like Sarkhan can get the better of Vlad, probably due to his ward save, keeping him alive most of the time. In this case, we still win. Yeah, Malus is easily the hardest person we're going to come up against. Maybe if we were to head to the east and engage Cathay, we might come up against the Dragon Lords. Like, that would be another really challenging one, because they have their normal form and then they change into their dragon form. Like, I think it was a Maoling. I don't remember their names, but both of them have the dragon forms, the white dragon and the other dragon. We can try and top ourselves off a little bit. We can at least use the Blood Chalice on herself. That's fine, and we'll do a quick invocation on the others. Lovely. Alright, we'll end the battle there for the heroic victory. Alright, let's get the dark magic out of that, because replenishment doesn't give us anything. And we might be able to hit the Folly as well, if that's put us in range. But by defeating Malus, we actually get an extra 30 armor-piercing weapon damage. It's not bad. Okay, looks like we can play it out. Oh, we have to deal with Sarkhan again. Interesting. Alright, let's just encircle that. Maybe we put Idet in the army as well. I mean, she's pretty strong by now, right? She actually has no melee stats whatsoever. Now with Idet, actually, what I'm probably going to do is put her in this army. Rudolf Jaeger's army, so that he has some magic. Although, this time around, maybe we want to just assassinate this guy.
Sylvania's borders. Time to die.
Take him out of the army, and we don't have to deal with him. Meanwhile, let's just get in here, and we'll probably just Spirit Leech Malus to death. If I lose this, we can forever call the settlement the Folly of Vulcan. Let's move forwards and engage this initial army. I need to get on top of these Reaper Bolt Throwers. Because firing into the engagement when there's not much there, they will do a lot of damage. We're just going to go backwards and forwards to avoid them. And in we go. Right, there's Sarkhan. Let's go ahead and drop the old Spirit Leeches on him. It'll probably almost immediately change to Sarkhan. Yep, there he goes. But we will want to do Immortal Will, Immortal Will, Immortal Will. And we're going to want to make sure we are doing defensive. Crikey, that actually all took a lot of damage there.
At once. Attack. Swiftly. At once.
With haste!
Let's do the Hex on him. We'll do the Carstein Ring, we'll get the extra damage. I'm going to drop the good old Pit of Shades down. I'm going to come over, we'll use the Tormentor Sword. I can also use Scab's Breath. Go ahead and engage these, although that completely whiffed. That is fine. Right, let's just keep him sorted. We will make sure to go Master of Beguilement, and we can use the Blood Chalice onto him to get him healed up. I'll give him Van Haal's Dance Macabre so he can actually do some more damage. And she will soon be attacking him in the ass, so that will help a lot. Right, let's just keep using the Spirit Leeches. Pretty important that we actually get on top of him here and do plenty of damage. Keep going with the Spirit Leeches. Oh, he's a tanky boy, isn't he? But he is slowly disintegrating as Malus. Well, now he's regenning because he just used a spell, but there he goes. Took him out. And that will be the end of that. There we go. I don't have enough winds just yet to do AoE. There we go. Get a little bit of extra healing done. Alright, we'll leave it there. We almost killed a couple of my vampires. That was close. Right, that's good. We will just occupy that. Thank you very much. Hop in the corpse pile. And they will replenish nicely. Very good. So not long till Malus is actually fully dealt with. We'll go to Infernius, finish them off, unless Sigvold is at war with them as well, and he'll do the job for me. That would be nice. Okay. Let's move on to Wilmar. Wilmar needs to go and take out Settra, I think. Actually, let's have Gorst deal with Settra. Bernard Gorst. And we'll have Wilmar attack Alhaik. So we'll just continue the siege here while I sort out Settra. Now, another thing actually, before I forget, thank you very much to Adam in the comments. He let me know that Orion's army of Deotok and Talsin was actually sieging Skavenblight, which is why they're not dead yet. We're just going to auto-resolve that. That should be Talsin defeated. There we go. They're taken out. Really good. Thank you for noticing that for me.
Bloodline calls.
Right, looks like Lisa Von Diesel can catch up to Scarbrand as well, so we can take him out. Or Scarbrand. So Scarbrand's actually going to give him extra weapon strength and charge bonus for his army, which is very nice. The charge bonus especially, considering his army is almost entirely cav.
Fight. Yes.
Right, back to what we were going to do down here. So, Ghost needs to deal with Settra. Settra's army is just full of chariots, so I think we are perfectly okay to deal with this. Oh, I thought we would be in range to do that this turn. I guess not. My bad. What I am going to do is give him some ancillaries so he has movement range, if we have any left. I don't think we do. Okay, do we get any movement range things actually? I always get confused between this playthrough and the Wood Elf playthrough, because I'm playing both at the same time. I often get quite confused. Flesh columns give us movement range, but other than that, not really. In terms of items, let's just give him a Talisman of Preservation. We'll give him a Sword of Bloodshed. For armor, we can give him the Armor of Silver Steel. All these Forbidden Rods are so trash. Let's just fuse them. Nice, another Talisman of Preservation. That's good. Armor Discord would probably be better than the Armor of Silver Steel. Enchanted item. Don't think I really have many, do I? I've got the Ruby Ring of Ruin, but I'm not a big fan of that. Like, fireballs, they're okay, but generally speaking, kind of suck. The Helm of Discord. Let's just merge these Wands of Jet. Another Helm of Discord. Wait, sometimes I could swear it just gives you the same unit, or the same thing over and over and over again. Fencer Blades, okay. Right, for the arcane item, I'm going to give him a Power Stone. Right, that'll do for now. Let's get Wilmar. I'm actually going to give Wilmar the Talisman of Preservation as well. And then we'll jump him into this battle at El Hake. Kind of tempted to auto-resolve it. Maybe not. Maybe not. If it's actually going to kill everything, then yeah, I'm not going to rely on the Dead Rise again that much. Alright, let's do this. We will probably play it the conventional way through the gate here and just grind them down with the Mortis engines. Let's get my army lined up, ready to go. You can always mess around with the bats in the back line. I do have a Terrorgeist, or two Terrorgeists actually. I can fly overhead. But that is the gate crashing crew, and we'll have the doggos just chill for the time being. Can I actually hide them in that little patch? No. Looking for a place that I can hide them. That will do. Alright, lovely. Start the battle. Smash the gate. Meanwhile, we will fly towards them. I'll keep my bats out of the way for the time being. Thinking I might be able to get a nice breath attack in here.
Lord and Master.
Let's dump down the Terrorgeist's breath attackers as well. I'm going to hit the Ashabti with great bows there and see if that does any damage. Looks like we missed. Engaging here on the walls is nice, but it also makes us vulnerable to ranged fire. Not going to matter too much for him. What's his ward save at since we gave him the talisman? So 16%. Oh, he's got crazy missile resistance. That's actually nuts. I'm pretty sure he's more or less missile resistance capped. That's massive.
Your time has come.
Right, gates are open. Let's get in there. We are going to have to deal with the Sphinx of Usek. That's going to be a bit of a pain. Very good actually at taking down a Vargolf, so we'll have to be careful of that. But I think I'm going to get the Morse engines to focus it down as well, because it will give them an easy target to hit, so they can continue their AoE damage. Meanwhile, let's just drop some magic to kill off some of these skeleton archers.
Noble of the night. Von Carsteins are the true empress.
Let's go a bit deeper. We'll leave the Morse engines and the Vargolf to attack the Sphinx.
Vampire law.
If that's on its own somewhat, we can go and kill those. I think the archers, or the chariot archers, will be very good at dealing with my bats. So we can probably just dunk the Screaming Skull catapults here. Stop them trying to get shots in. I'd almost like to take off now and get a nice breath attack in there. I think I'm going to do that.
Feel the night.
Go breath attack into this blob. Well, that was actually very close to my Vargolf, which is not ideal.
Blood frenzy.
There we go. Get onto both of the Screaming Skull catapults, get rid of those. But it looks like a bit of Shade's done plenty of damage.
Time to feast.
Take out the other Screaming Skull catapult now. And it looks like things are going to be over soon.
Yes, awake,
We've already got this guy below half. So Curse probably would have already popped. We didn't lose too many troops. It should be over shortly. We'll just have to deal with the Ashabti summon. Which might actually pop up out here, or over here with my my bats. I'll get a good invocation in there. Very nice. And these chaps might as well just run around, because there isn't really much they can actually do against the chariots themselves, but just getting in there and killing catapults is fine. I guess I could technically overwhelm the chariots, but I need to get them back over here to fix them up if we're going to do that. Meanwhile, everything that was at the gate is dead. Let's carry on to within the gate. There we go. They have arrived. Right, let's just slow it down a little bit as I cast this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to charge this tower. There's no doubt that is chipping me away, or chipping away my forces. That is victory. There we go. Just like that. Good thing about fighting against Tomb Kings is they can disintegrate just like we can. Fortunately, I've never had that be the case. Great stuff. Right, we will just loot and occupy that so we get a bit of extra replenishment. Hop in the wall building. Good. Head over to Warbogged. Right, so Warbogged. We'll probably go back to Great Mount Hag and go and take that, I think. But it looks like the Caravan of the Blue Roses is going to beat me to it. Omen Gorst. Doing very well.
Hush, my brother.
Still doesn't like us enough to have a military agreement or ally or whatever. I think just in general, because we have so many settlements now, it's actually going to be quite difficult. We'll at least kick Norska or Wintertooth out of Norska. That's good. Oh, this is like the Chaos Waste, isn't it? This is actually Norska. Yeah, let's have Lennart come down and help clean up these armies. I just wasted so much movement range there. Jumped on the water, jumped on land by accident, and then jumped back on the water. Unless we get lucky, hit this treasure, I'm going to lose all my movement points trying to grab that. Ah, that's a shame. We're just going to march it towards Longship Graveyard. I'm going to attack that next turn because we need to catch up with Felman Ingerson. With Morath, we can go and take Saal. Saal encampment, thank you very much. Let's see what they had here. We don't want to abandon, we just want to fix it. There we go. Over to Roderick. Roderick can take Serpent Jetty. That's easy auto resolve. Thank you very much. Just loot and occupy. I'm going to pop walls in here. It's going to be on the coast where people can attack it quite easily, so don't want a faction from the other side of the world coming over and attacking us here. That would be rather frustrating.
Everything dies.
Always got to make your settlements look as like least appealing as possible for the AI to attack. I think they're just more likely to attack it if there's a small stack inside it. Grab Immortal Wilt. It's pretty important for this army. There's also Melissa and Volker's army that needs to level up. And then we have, next up, Milland. Alright, Milland. Let's see what we're going to do with you. I really can't let this army get past me, if I'm completely honest. Because this is the only army like in my way, or in their way, sorry, between here and like Kalazakarak, so a little bit of a problem. Red Duke's ready to go. Get him out. We're just going to march him south. Yeah, let's just march him south. If I was going to do that, I should have started him in the settlement further to the left. Anyway, Caron gains this turn, can just go take L'Anguille. Should be easy peasy. Yes, indeed. Occupy that. And I'm going to have to focus on taking Grungzint. I think that destroys Bretonnia. So that would be very good. Right, we'll put walls in here for sure. I'm tempted to put in the ancient armory. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what else I want. I mean, going for the Tech 4 and then the Tech 5 buildings is probably best. They both generate a little bit of difference in income. Actually, the Font of Nightmares gives us income and the Reliquary doesn't, so I think we go Spirit Well. And then we grab... let's see... Let's just go and put the gibbet in there, that's fine. Right, over to Heinrich Kemmler. Right, Heinrich Kemmler can attack Wizard Kalis Palace.
Yes, the time is right.
Just take that, thank you very much. Just demolish those trashy buildings in there. And we'll level them up as well. We got Wind of Death, we can get Lore Master, Lore of Vampires next turn. Let's head over to Shinmir. I'm not sure what happened to these armies. There was two armies like staring us down. Maybe they're in ambush stance or something like that. If they are, then you know what? We're just going to move forwards in ambush stance. I'm not going to be able to attack in march stance anyway. And Joss can head south. Warmond doesn't really need to explore too much around here. Could just get rid of these annoying agents. Like that one. Goodbye. And Reginald. There's not really much in the way of agents up here. Do I need to raise the public order here? Maybe a little bit. I just can't go in there on its own. It needs to be a part of an army in order to jump in. I think what we're going to do instead with Reginald, I'm going to move him down here. That'll do. That's everything done for our turn. Let's move on to the next one. But not before we upgrade Castle Alexandrinov, apparently. Alright, well, we'll just get these fixed up. That I would like to upgrade, but I've run out of money. We will go for Harvest Corpses. And Harvest Corpses. And that is good. Alright, let's just end the turn and see what happens. So Khorne's even weaker than they were before because now Scarbrand's dead, along with any high units that he had.
Thou shalt treat me with the respect I deserve, or die.
Are they declaring war on me? Oh, they are. Here comes Altharion. It's going to be an interesting one. I'm not really in a position to deal with that, honestly. I might send my new army, the Red Duke, over to Bretonnia to defend. It makes sense, right? Because the Red Duke is from there. We'll let them have that. Sure. They only sacked it anyway.
Thou shalt treat me with the respect I...
And would you look at that? Thoric declared war on us. It's good. Unfortunately, not getting an offer from Helm and Gorst. Oh, but here we go against Be'lakor and the Vanaheimlings. So we're starting to get at war with basically anyone who is not our friend or who I'm actively trying to confederate. Our grief is dead though. Means no more malice. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to keep pushing and we'll probably kill off Sigvald.
I will alone.
I don't know what to put in here, honestly. I mean, we got mostly a flying army. I think I'm just going to raise another Vargeist. It's a very, very strange army.
Yes, my lord of death.
Let's put a debt
Yes,
now
my
into
sire.
Rudolf Jaeger's army because
I
he's
assent.
there and ready to go. And she does have the ability to use like Pit of Shades, and that's pretty much all he needs. I'm actually going to equip him while we're here, while I remember. We'll give him a Herald of Discord, the Sword of Bloodshed, good old Talisman of Endurance, there we go. Give it a Black Periapt, that's okay. And for ancillaries, we'll go for Banner of the Eternal Flame, extra weapon strength is always nice. And that is it. Okay, let's move on to the Fetid Catacombs. It's going to call in the other two up here. We'll be facing off against them shortly. Let's jump on in, play this one out. Right, going to be pretty simple. Let's just start the battle, speed it up, and just try and deal with good old Halthor here. Just getting stuck in there. Good. I really want to get on top of their leader if I can. But Vlad will slowly but surely chew him down. Let's just fly back. Now they've all engaged. We'll drop a level 2 Pit of Shades. Just to get maximum damage. And once again, absolute meat grinder. Okay, this is good opponents for us, like Mortal Horsemen in combat aren't that good. Looks like their leader has come over. Try and save these. So far, gone pretty well for us. And Vlad's just on his own here, slapping him about. Meanwhile, I'm just dealing with all the army that was trying to get into us in the first place. I guess there are a few units over here. We can probably try and get another Pit of Shades down, actually. Good stuff. There we go. That is victory. Perfect. Right, we will just occupy that one. And we got a Trix's helm out of that, which is very nice. Armor indeed.
I will alone.
Let's carry on to Wilmar. So it looks like Settra's gone for a runner, but Wilmar's still able to keep up, so we'll probably just use Wilmar to kill him off. So he doesn't do any funky business.
I'll be all powerful.
And that'll probably be an auto-resolve since he's not in the settlement.
It will be a mass grave.
That'll be the end of Settra's army. Ooh, it's not quite. It's not quite. Interesting. Okay. We'll probably play this one out then. Let's jump on in. Alright, there are a lot of chariots, but we're just gonna blob up here and hope that Settra doesn't demolish us with any magic, because that would be unfortunate.
Everywhere is death.
Meanwhile, we'll keep our bats back. We can have our terrorgeists move forwards. Again, we'll just make that a group. And we'll lock it as well. Alright, let's do it. Just gonna get these two move with the terrorgeists, and we'll start harassing them with breath attacks and stuff. The density of these formations is really good for the breath attacks here, actually, of the terrorgeists. Damn, that was a beautiful hit. Are we gonna dive into the archers back here? Just got to make sure that I'm actually using these abilities for once, because that'll definitely help out.
Night has fallen.
Flanked by Nehekara horsemen. It's okay. My terrorgeists and the zombies doing exactly what they're supposed to. Though I should probably get my terrorgeists to engage the Eyes of the Desert. Stop them from engaging at range. This blob's too strong. Like, the skeletons can't even get close.
Mortis engine.
Looks like we're both trying to use each other's lords to get the better of each other. His vortex going to go off in the wrong direction, so that's good. Not going to get affected by that too much. Put another spirit leech on him. Okay, let's just aggressively kill Settra. The chariots were getting away, so just as well. They are dead, and we can carry on, finish off Settra. He's now dead, and so should be all of the rest of them. Oh, that's not good. He needs to do that and that. He needs to drop that, heal himself up. Probably heal her up as well. Because they aren't close to the Morse engine, they're actually taking quite a lot of damage. She can bit of shades that just to save herself a little bit there. And we'll drop the power stone for the winter magic. And that should be enough. Good. A close victory. There we go. Right. We will just take the replenishment. That is fine. I actually could have taken the money maybe for that one because we're going to have a little bit of time before we get back on land. And he'll probably just replenish anyway, so we could have taken the money.
Everything dies.
That's alright. Let's get Bernard Gorst leveled up. Probably going to go for Invocation because we need to get Curse of Undeath. And unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So I'm going to leave it here. In the next episode, what we're going to do is carry on through the lands of Khemri. We'll also, of course, carry on north. We're now at war with quite a few more people than when we started the episode. It should be good fun. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.